If you were to imagine that marching band is like the circuit, like the high school circuit, then drum corps is sort of like the NFL of marching music. There's no woodwinds, only percussion, guard, and brass.
And then there's the pit, which is marimba, vibes, xylophone, timpani, drum set, bass guitar, and rack.
And we focus a lot more on precision, and basically we're seeking perfection. We may never necessarily get there, but we want to get as close as we can. And we put on a field show that we work on through the winter up through the summer, up to championships.
It's so much fun, and the first few days, the first time you get into it, you're like, what is this? And then once you go to that first performance and you see how like big audiences and drum corps, like they're huge, you know, they're big stadiums, big everything. So, and the one thing about drum corps that's really cool is that it's outside. It's just nice being outside in the big open space, and it's great.
In marching band, you've got a lot of kids you're just teaching how to march. You're teaching them the very basics. Here it's more of a professional organization. It's more of like a striving to be better every day, that there's no limit, and wanting to work really hard, and that's not something you get in many other groups, where every single person is committed to the same goal.
I strived for years, I begged for years to transfer to a school that had some kind of good group that I could be a part of, and joining OCI was huge because they're so driven and so competitive, and we go out and we work so hard, and then we go to championships and we kick butt. And so it's like, yes, I'm part of a group that people want to be in, which is really exciting. So it might not actually be winning. It's probably the best part would be the level of commitment and the people who are there, and the fact that they want to be there and they want to push hard and they want to try and they push through to the end of the day. And our last runs, we work our butts off and leave everything on the floor.
The first year was definitely really intense, and it was the most difficult thing I've ever done. And I'm glad to say I'm doing it again. Ever since my first year at drum corps, I've been a lot more responsible, and my leadership skills have developed a lot. My grades shot up. Like, I'm usually a B student, and I'm getting straight A's right now.
I really love the visual aspect of it. But as a musician, we have our moments where it's like, whoa, like we just did that, and I'm a part of this, and that just happened. That was crazy good. Not only are we giving the audience goosebumps, but we're getting goosebumps ourselves.
It's a lot of hard work. We show up now every Sunday for 5 hours to rehearse, and come the summertime, we're in there for 2.5 months, 12, 15 hours a day, working on the same thing over and over again. So it's a lot of hard work, but it's worth it.
The activity teaches discipline. It teaches, you know, hard work, and it molds you into a better person. And honestly, drum corps taught me how to work, and it taught me that, you know, when you're doing your 30th push-up and it hurts really bad and you got to get to 50, you got to get to 50. You got to finish, and it's all about how strong you are mentally, and how far you're willing to go for you and for the ensemble.
In all of my college essays, I always find it funny that in almost every essay I write, I have something to say about drum corps. Leadership, life experience, growing up, independence, you name it, and I bet you I could tell you a story that through drum corps helped me learn that skill.
We spend the entire summer together sleeping on gym floors and being on a hot, sweaty bus. And we get close, and we develop friendships that last well beyond what we do here. Some go off to college, and we still keep in touch.
After my first season, I could say that a handful of people in this corps are my best friends. Some I could even consider my brothers and sisters, because we look out for each other, and you know what's not to love about being around people that you love and being around people that love you back. That's what I like about drum corps.
I tell you, drum corps, it's a bond like no other. You know, the people in drum corps and OCI and winter percussion, they're my best friends and they're my family.
I love performing and I like marching, visuals, but everything that keeps me coming back to drum corps I would say is the people. I don't think I've met more passionate, driven individuals anywhere else in my life. The Oregon Crusaders are my other family. I can't imagine what it would be like without them, and I think once drum corps is in your life, you never really let go of it. You think you can get away from it, but you just can't.